right, episode 304 of the Pour Horsemen Podcast. Slim down set. You know what I'm saying? You only got the A team today. Mm-hmm. You got that's LP, and we also got
Phil.
That you ain't got nothing else to say, brother, because we are the A team. You know what I'm saying? We holding this thing together in reality. Yeah,
we been the A team.
Yeah, you know the brothers.
We're gonna show them.
They in Mexico. We don't know what they doing right now. You know what I'm saying? So we had to make sure that we put out a show that would be special for you all today, and we brought in a guest to do that. Phil, would you like to get us started before we pivot to our guest today? Also today, y'all, we had Silk here, but we thought brother was in. Let me start with this.
Yeah, please, man.
Phil was like, I think Silk park it outside. we done made an announcement to everybody that he is not here today. We was like, oh, it's just only two of us today. Silk showed up anyway, y'all. So we might do some music here in a little bit, but it'll be after the show this time. But go ahead, brother, please. Tell us about our guest.
First of all, Silk, man. I seen bro drinking Bahama Mamas on his story, and it was a tropical background. That's why I thought he was gone. But
he clearly wasn't in Florida. Like you didn't know what you were talking about.
He was in
the brother was down the street.
Yeah, he was
and you made it seem like he was in a different zip code.
I thought he was gone.
What?
Yeah.
See, I knew I wasn't tripping.
You wasn't tripping it, so he made it back. My bad. We told brother he wasn't gonna be here. He showed up with his equipment. I'm blaming Phil.
I take the blame.
But please, brother, introduce our guest if you don't mind.
Our guest, Miss Sierra. I have been following her on Instagram. I seen her work. I seen her moving and grooving within the sports community of women's basketball and just sports, period. And I was intrigued. I thought she would be a great guest to come on, and here she is, Miss Sierra.
Yeah, thanks. I've been watching y'all. You know, I always. I'm jealous of the podcasts that get to say the things they want to say and have a good time. So I always, get to tune in, and I'm like, yeah, one day. So yeah, here it is.
and that day is today. You know, that day is today.
Hey,
so Sierra, if you don't mind, right in that camera, just introduce yourself to the audience, what you do, all of that good stuff, and then we're gonna jump right in.
Well, I'm Sierra Henry. I graduated from U of H with my undergrad. I went to TSU for my master's in radio, television, film. I'm currently the sports director over ABC in Abilene. So yeah, I've been there a year. I'll make a year in September. We ain't gonna go all the way till September. We're gonna talk about that. I legally can't say where I'm finna go, but that's coming to an end. I just moved back to Houston.
Okay.
So
oh, so you already got some moves on the way.
Yeah, okay, I just moved back to Houston. So I feel the whole unpacking the U-Haul and stuff. So I actually help move myself, and I actually do it. I actually help move the stuff. I don't just sit and watch.
You don't just sit back and let people do it for you?
I'm actually kind of sore. Yeah, like I feel like I just ran a marathon. But yeah, I've been in sports for like 10 years, and I feel like I worked my way up. Like I started being a runner for ESPN. When I was at U of H, it was like the era where Herman was there. Mm-hmm. So Super Bowl was here during my tenure. Final Four, men's Final Four was there, and U of H was always the host school for a lot of those big events that came to the city. So I worked in the athletics communications department, and so with that being said, we always got those opportunities first.
Okay.
One of my good friends, she actually a reporter for the Wings right now, Siobhan. She's we been friends since I met her in the press booth. We talked to each other because we were the only women who looked like us. So she walked up to me and she was like, "Hey, you want to try to do this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like I'm whatever. I'm with whatever you want to do." So she put me on being a runner, and it kind of just went from there.
Now, while you was running, did you ever run into Kerry Champion?
I didn't, man.
That's a bad motherfucker.
Look,
that is a bad motherfucker, man. I ain't gonna bullshit.
Sierra, do not encourage
Sierra, I
this.
keep it real on this hoe,
man. Do not encourage this. We're not gonna allow that today.
Bro.
I never got to meet Carrie, but I got to meet like a lot of other, like Taylor Rooks.
I like Taylor.
If we talking Taylor, I support that.
She more my time, so okay. I feel like Carrie. She chilling. She sitting up with her feet back. I'm trying to get to that point one day where I can just get invited to stuff and get paid. I don't gotta be under nobody's TV station rights, and I can just say and feel how I want. So
Okay. So no, quick question. You mentioned Abilene. So I lived in Abilene for about 6 years.
Hold on,
hated
folks.
it.
Yeah, I did.
You like Forrest Gump, bro.
I know.
I hate
yeah.
that
everywhere,
for you.
bro.
Ooh, I hate it for you.
I lived in Abilene for about 6 years. Dyess Air Force Base.
Oh, okay.
You know, my dad was in the Air Force. I would have been a Cooper Cougar. My
All right.
brother was a Cooper Cougar. My other brother was an Abilene High Eagle.
Okay.
I believe it is. They were in the movie Friday Night Lights. They were in the actual movie.
Yeah, you talking.
When we used to go to like Pampa and Dumas and Odessa and all these terrible West Texas towns.
Yep.
So how do you deal with that? Because Abilene is a wild place.
Listen,
I'm not gonna play. It is wild.
For real, I believe.
This past year was a lot for me. I traveled a lot. I was gone every weekend. Friday night show is over with. I'm on the road, headed back this way to Houston because, well, I have a 5-year-old. I have a daughter.
Okay.
Me and her dad co-parent, and so I wasn't gonna take her. I worked the 6 o'clock and 10 o'clock news, and so it just didn't make sense to bring her there. You know, uproot her from everywhere she knows and family. It was really hard for me as a mother, but she has a great dad. You know, if he was bullshit, I wouldn't have left
Straight up.
Sure.
But he's a great dad. So I was on the road every weekend, driving right back here. So I really didn't do anything outside of go to work
There
and
ain't
go
nothing
home.
to do.
So when I was there, I mean, it was sports, you know, and I'm not gonna lie, the sports in West Texas is top tier. I mean, the leading scorer in boys basketball was from a little bitty school out there, like 1A, 2A. His little white boy, his name was like Grayson Rigdon. I mean, he was just out there. I mean, scoring 60 points, avraging 60 points a game.
Grayson was giving buckets.
Yeah,
you already know.
But if you see him play, it's because like they don't really play nobody. The girl is from out there too. The leading high school girl in basketball, she's from out West Texas, but it's because they don't really be playing. I'm not trying to say she not good, but
yeah, for sure.
It's like they don't really have a lot of competition out there. So
little homie out there like Will Smith from Fresh Prince.
I mean, I'm watching them. I'm like, there ain't nobody gonna stop him.
Nobody.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So he easily scoring like 80 points a game because
he Will Chamberlain. That is crazy.
Man, I gotta go check them folks out.
Yeah.
I might make a trip
I'm about to go find Grayson Rigdon, bro.
Wow,
bro.
bro.
I know he got Instagram with crazy highlights.
No bullshit.
He probably remember
He
what
got
was
some
that
crazy
What
highlights.
was that one kid? He was in New York for a while. He used to dribble all the time, and then when he started playing real competition, he was
wasn't
terrible.
good. Yeah.
I don't know.
I know you know what I'm talking, but I'm gonna find him on Instagram.
Okay.
But you would know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
I remember seeing him. I'm like,
Julian Newman. Julian Newman was unreal, bro. I was like,
the nigga was playing varsity in the 5th grade, bro.
I said Julian next, bro. He played against like Bronny and them and some select. They was blocking this shit off the glass. I'm like, terrible. So Rigdon, that's gonna be your history. But go ahead, my bad.
listen, hey, I hope that don't happen for him.
We here for Sierra. My bad.
But it's fun. It was a good little run out there. I mean, the sports was definitely fun because that's all they got out there. You know, the country kids definitely thrive in sports,
especially that football.
That football was crazy. I mean, the football Friday night show, that was kind of where I won them over. My station over, anyways. But I think they just wasn't used to seeing me.
Yeah.
So everybody was tuned in. The ratings had went crazy.
I can imagine.
But I guess because it was just something different.
It is different. In West Texas, you different. You are.
Yeah,
so the high school sports is like the leading thing to bring everybody.
There's nothing else there.
Leading thing, like that was the most important thing at my station. And I was like, no, but I mean, I learned to cater to what that station wanted, but I still found ways to cover the Cowboys, cover the pro sports. I even found a way to sneak Houston and a lot of newscasts. So I feel like a couple of viewers emailed in and were like, why is so much Houston stuff?
Yeah.
Listen, Steve. When you become the sports director, you worry about what we gonna air. So no, I still found ways to kind of
How many schools out there?
Ooh, so many.
Oh, it's a lot of schools.
It's like a little schools, like
the major schools.
Major schools. It's like Cooper, Abilene, and Wiley.
Okay.
What about Sweetwater?
Sweetwater's not big.
They're not very
but
big.
It's like 3A, I think. 3A somewhere in there. But like Cooper, Abilene, and Wiley were like the bigger schools.
So those type of towns where the kids are groomed to go and be varsity players for the high school.
And if you don't make the team there, you're nothing. You're one of those kids.
They disown you,
bro. Your
parents,
dad's mad at you.
Listen,
you can't go to the corner store.
And listen, they don't play.
They don't.
If you say a kid name wrong, listen, I was out there in West Texas. When I first got there, it was in the middle of football season. So I'm jumping in the show. I got this guy on the side of me. We'll talk about him later, but we ain't never got along. So he was mad because it was a black woman as his boss. We kind of had a
tug of war type.
Well, he got some understanding a little along the way. But anyways, when we first got there, it was like, I think you could tell we didn't like each other.
Yeah.
I did not like him. He didn't like me.
Look, I got to get my first reference. They not like that every 10 minutes. Like I said, I'm saying it. That's the truth.
I did not like him. He didn't like me. It was kind of like, but it was fun. Like I jumped in the show and I was saying names wrong because they got weird names. They got weird town names. And I'm like, listen, y'all better leave me alone.
Yeah, for sure.
But it was fun though, like getting there and learn. It was a bunch of schools though. It's so many schools because it's so many little bitty towns surrounding.
So let's talk about how you even got into this. Were you an athlete? Like was this a passion that you had? Young Sierra was like, hey, I definitely want to do this, or did you want to be an athlete? Did you play sports? Give us some of that background.
I played sports. I thought I was going to the league, hence why I had got all the tattoos on my arms. I thought I was
You was hooping?
Yeah,
okay.
So I ran track and I played basketball. So I played basketball in college. I went to the University of Colorado in Colorado Springs my freshman year.
And you hooped in Abilene?
No, I didn't hoop. Okay. I was working in Abilene.
Okay, so you hoop. So if you were to compare your game, give us a comp, both men and women game. Give us a comp.
Now let's just do women.
Okay, yeah. Give us a women's comp right now. In the league now, who would your game be like?
Let me think about somebody. A guard.
Past or present?
I don't know. I would say a guard. Just tell me who y'all think is a guard who I used to be a post. I started as a post player, but as I got older, obviously when I got to college, I was too small to be a post.
Right.
So I started being a guard like my senior year of high school. I actually picked to play basketball because I was too scared to run track in college.
What about volleyball?
See, that's the thing. I should have played volleyball, but when I was growing up, it was more so like, oh, that's the white girl sport. You know what I'm saying? So actually, when I was really good in middle school.
Where you was raised
in East Texas. Yeah, for real. Like, and I kind of, and I really feel like they kind of didn't want us to be in all the sports because they didn't want, we was going to take all the spots. So when I got to high school, me and like a couple of my other like classmates, we were really good. So they want us to be varsity basketball. So as soon as we got in high school, they was like, okay, during volleyball season, y'all going to work on basketball.
Yeah.
They didn't let us play volleyball. Like they literally didn't let us play volleyball. And I felt like I could have been I could have been called if I should have did volleyball.
Yeah, volleyball would have been lit.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I did basketball because track was like, them girls was running like, I ran the 400, them girls was running like 50. You just seen they ran a 49. Like I was never going, I felt like that was just too hard. So I played basketball, went to Colorado, then I went to Tyler Junior College because back in my day, you couldn't just switch schools and keep playing. True. You got to sit out
a year.
Yeah, sit out. I knew me, I'm not going to sit out and just be working.
So you went to a JUCO?
So I went to a JUCO.
Okay.
Went to the JUCO. We were, that's one of the best JUCOs in the nation.
Yeah.
But after that, I kind of felt like, a lot of girls that were ahead of me never could find jobs. It's like they wasted all their time. It felt like a waste of time playing basketball because you don't really get nothing for it as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, what do I want to do? So I started figuring out what I would rather do. And I wanted to work in sports. I always been good at writing and telling stories. So I did like UIL creative writing when I was in school and stuff.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, journalism, writing. So put that with some, and then here we are. Went to U of H and started working in the athletic department and just kind of went with my mood.
So now back to your game now. You glossed over that question.
Yeah.
You shoot like Caitlin, or are you?
No, I'm not shooting like Caitlin. I'm a...
You a hybrid.
I can shoot. I'm a jump stop, but I really like for somebody to run up on me so I can just go past. I'm fast.
Okay.
So that was all my game. I'm a fast break. I always probably be the first one down the court. I'm playing great defense.
I mean, Sierra putting a lot on the game right now.
Rebound? Can you rebound?
I'm a rebound. I'm a box out. I like to do things fundamentally right because I was smaller. When I was a post, I was small, so I had to really learn how to box out. So that's my game.
I'm trying to think of.
I'm trying to
shoot a million threes. I'm not gonna make a million threes, but
what's the Las Vegas Aces guard? She just got a divorce from the guy from the Giants, Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum type game.
I like Kelsey. No, I was going. So man, okay. I don't know if y'all remember Kyra. She just got waived from the Chicago.
Oh,
Sky.
we remember.
Well, okay. So when she,
yes, Lord, we do.
I don't know about her game now, but like back in the day, I could say I play.
Oh,
and why do you remember, good brother?
Yeah, why do you remember?
That's a fly woman, bro. She will.
Isn't that Jordan Brown's lady?
Hey, listen.
But watch yourself.
You can finals MVP. Hey, man. I'm just saying, she a beautiful woman. Though.
She did just get waived. So you're saying your game would be when she was more active.
When she was playing. Yeah, I feel like, even now she got waived. And I don't even think that's a bad thing for her, to be honest. I think that she have a lot of opportunities to go do a lot of modeling. She can be an analyst. She can do a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't really think that's a bad thing for her. I think it's like, shoot, it might just be a time for a change of scenery for you. And you so multi-talented, you can do that. You could pivot. So
she got a lot.
She was hurt. She never really kind of fully recovered from that injury.
I hate Cameron Brink got hurt.
Oh, Brink.
Tore ACL.
I love her.
That's
I love
crazy.
Cameron.
But they said that this is sad because they don't do this to men. So I'm a preface and say that this is sexist. But they already were like, she should just go model. They would never tell a guy after he got hurt, like, oh, forget your NBA career, go model.
They ain't say that to Rick Fox.
Rick Fox could have been a model.
Rick Fox.
He could have been a model.
Fox could have been a model.
That was good as fuck.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga shit was sweating. Nigga looking like Prince.
But Rick Fox did act though. Yeah, he did act. He did act.
He kind of tapped into his pretty boy.
He did do that because back then light skin, we up. Dark skin brothers, we up now. Back then light skin brothers was up. You know what I'm saying? Rick Fox had it a lot.
No bullshit.
I don't know what happened now.
Sure.
Yeah, all of them, bro. Anybody who could sing and play a note on the piano.
I mean, Jamie Foxx, he wasn't light skinned.
Nah, Jamie Foxx had to get his hairline fixed. One time his hairline was
bad. It was small, bro.
It looked
the ladies weren't worried about that.
No, they was.
I didn't know. She didn't know. I didn't notice. It was the voice. I mean, I wasn't checking for him. He was a handsome man, and I'm just saying for the dark skinned brothers, he was a guy that was.
Nah, once Morris Chestnut, Morris Chestnut popped out and got us back popular. You know what I'm saying?
He did.
And then
he don't sing.
He don't sing. We don't gotta sing though.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? When you got natural black aggression, you ain't gotta sing.
What about Bobby? What about Bobby Brown?
Nah, Bobby Brown almost. he almost got us out of there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Bobby almost got us out of there.
He took the City Boys down.
Yeah, Bobby almost got us out of there.
Nigga, Mike F say Bobby Brown and what's the pastor name? TD Jakes look alike.
Yo, they do. Cause Bobby put on a lot of weight. Bobby done put on all that cooking. He do look like he should be at the Potter's house on the weekend. So, all right. So let's talk about, sports director. What kind of things now let's take aside. I know you deal with microaggressions at the job. We know that. But overall, like, how do you navigate the industry being a woman, especially in an unfamiliar place like West Texas?
It was kind of like, I ain't gonna lie, it was really different for me. I just kind of reached out to kind of colleagues and stuff I had, and would ask them because I kind of felt like I wasn't receiving that, you don't want to help somebody that got the job that you wanted, I mean, to be honest, I feel him. If I was him, I would have left. Don't take it out on me. But you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't appreciate you felt, but you was taking it out on me. So once I kind of got them vibes, I was like, all right, let me figure out how I'm so I knew other sports directors, and I would just call them and be like, hey, like, I'm dealing with this. Like, and a lot of them were men. Like, a lot of other people that I knew that were sports directors, they were men, and they would just say, hey, like, they would give me their advice, but still, it was still different for me because on top of being black, I was a woman. Mm-hmm. So I just kind of like always kind of turn my head, take the high road, you know what I'm saying? But that do get old.
What does a sports director, because there's going to be people
who don't know.
We got a radio, matter of fact, our employees, radio, TV, film from TSU, work directly with Dr. Duncan quite a bit to make sure that we continue to give opportunities here. But what does a sports director do? Because some of them may be interested.
So I'm the anchor, weekday anchor, Monday through Friday. I do the 6 o'clock and the 10 o'clock news sports segment. As a sports director, I basically handle all of our credentialing, our scheduling. Like, if we're going to cover something, I manage the other reporter. So I'll put him on a story. Hey, go do this. And he'll feel
you sending people out in the rain and stuff when there's
but see, I was cool. I don't do that. I'd be like, I feel like I'm like a cool boss. You know, I was like, I don't even feel like I'm the boss. I feel like we a team. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't do it without him.
Right.
I can't do this by myself. So I'd be like, hey, you think you want to cover this? Like, this on you. Like, if you don't want to do it, give me something else you think we should do instead. And so I kind of really like, I don't even, I kind of seen us as equals, but I did have to do the stuff like make the schedules, make sure our news director knows like what we gonna be talking about in sports this week, and the 6 o'clock show and the 10 o'clock show.
Damn, that's
he want to know where everybody gonna be at. Yeah, it was a lot of work.
You think I would be a good anchor man?
Absolutely not.
Come on, bro.
What are you talking about?
Would be good, bro.
Not.
I had a news lit every night, man.
That's the problem.
That's what they want, though.
No, we need facts.
Channel 2, Channel Fox 26.
Let's do your. Okay, take us to commercial right now. Your camera. Go ahead.
You're watching the Pour Horsemen right now.
That's it. we off the air, bro. They done terminated your agreement.
No, bro. Damn.
Yeah, we out of there.
You see how I had my point? You see my point?
Yeah, bro.
That would have been cool. See, that's when production come in and just roll on like a graphic or something.
Yeah,
right?
That's what I'm saying. I watched Anchorman 1, 2. Like, I know what I'm doing.
You gonna have us on Zeus. We ain't even
Zeus is making the money on Idol.
Yeah, but
Zeus want to do a sports
is
show.
giving out the dollars, man.
I'll come. What do they need?
Nah, Zeus gonna have you doing crazy stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not just gonna be news. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
it's not just gonna be.
You gonna have to mix martial arts fight in the middle of your segment to make it work. That's how Zeus gonna do. Okay, all right. So let's talk. We got NBA draft just happened.
Yep,
all right.
Yep.
I'm sure y'all covered the draft. What are some of your first impressions? And we got to talk about the elephant in the room.
Right, for sure.
That the 55th player in the draft. That's why I'm wearing these today. He's not gonna make the team.
Oh my God.
He's not.
So I've been off work for like a month because I'm moving. So I actually didn't cover the draft.
So you didn't cover, okay.
But I actually barely watched it because I just been in transition of moving. I kind of been hearing about little highlights here and there, and the biggest news obviously was Bronny. So that's what I've been hearing.
Y'all really think
men's basketball really won shit this year?
It was not. It was not. The NBA Finals wasn't shit either this year.
It wasn't. So I ain't really know what was going on. I did see a lot of people tweeting like, "Who are these guys?"
Yeah. Well, the French dude, the number one draft pick,
I don't know.
I've never seen him play before.
And then I seen somebody say he was getting cooked where he was at.
I believe it.
So how
sometimes they draft off potential.
Yeah.
We know that. Clearly, the 55th pick they're saying has potential because he's a James. I'm all for nepotism.
Right, for sure.
My daughter works here. So no, I'm being serious. I'm being dead ass serious. She works here on the weekends with me sometimes. I'm all for nepotism.
Yeah.
But he's earned this right. I just don't know if Bronny makes the team.
Well, he makes the team, obviously.
How?
But he's gonna make the team.
They ain't bring him
because the Lakers are a franchise that loves history.
I would agree with that.
So and it's the Lake show, man. It's they prime time every time they on TV. They still got LeBron. He's still a top 10, 15 player in the league.
20.
Maybe
25.
Well, nah, don't.
Well, you can name 20 players better than Bron right now.
Absolutely not. No.
What are you talking about?
I'm pushing it with 10.
You can name 10 easy.
I'm just giving them 10 because they're younger than him. That's really it.
They're better than him too right now.
Okay, man, you got it.
I don't know. Bronny is like. Have you seen him play? I've seen him at the All-American McDonald game, and I just didn't give like dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it gave.
You're right. No,
right.
I don't know if Bronny. Now, granted, he is a hell of an athlete.
Yeah, he's a good athlete, but it didn't give.
It don't give that
dog.
I'm gonna tell you what it do give. His daddy is LeBron. Whatever bro say goes. Obviously, bro.
Oh God, no, for real.
Bro, I sat here, bro, and when Bronny got drafted, I just sat back in my chair. I was like, nah, bro, favored by God.
No, without question.
Yeah. Nah, like he's on God's like hierarchy, man.
His daddy, right?
His daddy, man.
Yeah.
There's no way, bro.
That
Still
man
a
blessed.
hooper he in here, bro. From the day we start hooping, man, our dream is to maybe become a high school phenom. be on Sports Illustrated. It's all because of LeBron. Now, what's my man name? Stephon Marbury career kind of went like that. His high school but LeBron's is 22 years of like excellence. Bro.
Man, Marbury started eating Vaseline and China. That does not count.
I'm talking about as far as being a phenom and having things going his way.
No.
But LeBron, 22 years to cap it off.
With your son. That's crazy.
With your son?
Yeah, that's named after you.
You're not a scrub right now in the NBA.
He's not a scrub.
Your name is LeBron Palmer.
That's old school though. Like I've had that name before LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like he played. So I'm really mad that's my nickname on IG right now because he is terrible at this point.
Bro.
But he got his son in the league. So I can't hate.
I mean, he living his best life.
Without question.
He got a beautiful wife. He a great dad. He's a great husband. Yeah. He's a philanthropist. Like he just the man is that's why he's my favorite player because he was great on the court and he's great off the court.
Yeah, that's all of us up here. No, despite what he's saying right now, he's a LeBron fan.
I'm a LeBron fan. No, don't get me wrong. I'm a LeBron fan, but I can also be realistic when someone's time is up.
I ain't worried about it. I feel like
hold on, Phil. I'm looking at you. This is me and you talk Sierra.
Okay.
This is you telling me that Bron want his son with him on NBA road trips?
Absolutely, bro.
His mama
is gonna get his life in order.
No. Hold on. You know what I'm talking about. NBA road trips.
No, wait, pause. What you think LeBron cheat? What you trying to say?
I'm gonna
why
say
she
that
can't.
LeBron,
why the mama can't come?
I'm not gonna put that whole thing out. I'm just gonna say you think that he wants his son on road trips because it may not even be LeBron. See, let's put this out there. Let's say LeBron is clean. Everybody on the team ain't.
Bronny a player, man. He know what it is, man. Yeah, like he ain't.
Bronny grew up on TikTok and PlayStation, bro. He wasn't in the streets.
Nah, Bronny look like he carry himself well though, bro. He don't look like a man, cause bro is privileged. Super privileged. You know how you say your kids
like he probably been to all the parties where they doing he know how to just sit down and shut up.
He had Travis Scott perform at his
house. At his house,
bro.
Yeah, so he know how to act.
Yeah, so he I'm sure, bro. No, and he looked like he got like a calm demeanor, you know. So
I don't know, man. So that's what. So to me, or let's vice versa. Do you think Bronny wants his dad with him on NBA road trips?
He ain't got no choice.
Cool dad.
Man, come on, man. You tripping, bro.
I think he a cool dad.
Yeah, he gotta be a cool dad.
I'm tired of yelling Taco Tuesday if I was his son. Look, I don't want tacos anymore. Right. What are you talking about? I want to do something else with my Tuesday.
Got them a Taco Bell deal.
When was the last time you ate Taco Bell?
I mean, I don't eat the shit, but you know what I used to like? You know what I used to like from there? Baja Blast.
What is that? What is this?
Yeah.
The drink.
She got right
Yeah.
there.
So see, I'm not casting judgment on LeBron.
Yeah.
So don't feel that way. No. I wouldn't want my dad with me on a road trip where I may get into some activity that I wouldn't want my pops to see.
John Morant.
I'm just gonna leave you at home.
And he's a criminal. John Morant almost got kicked out the league. That is not a good example. His dad trying to be usher and shit.
He took the gun off his hip.
Well, my daddy, I'm gonna be like, I'll be back. If he don't need to come, he don't need to come.
You think that's gonna work with Bron?
Probably.
They got president security, man.
They do
snipers on roofs and shit.
So you think Bronny makes the team? You do think he makes the team?
I think he makes the team, not obviously because he's so much better than everyone. I think he makes the team because his dad is LeBron James.
Absolutely.
And you think he makes the team?
Yeah, he makes the team. Hell yeah, whatever LeBron say goes.
55th picks usually don't make the team.
So when do we find out if he makes the team?
They start Summer League in 2 weeks.
Summer League gonna say a lot.
Summer League and he'll start in Summer League.
Yeah, he'll start.
Oh yeah, he's gonna start.
I think he'll be a South Bay Laker. I don't think he'll be an LA Laker.
Yeah, he definitely gonna be on South Bay.
Yeah, I think he'll be a South Bay Laker.
The other kid that they drafted now, he can go. Connect.
See, it's what's weird about him is I didn't realize he was like 24.
Yeah,
what happened to him?
I don't know. COVID. You know.
Okay, them COVID years. Them COVID years did mess. Now, how did you handle? Now you was working during COVID, right? Mm-hmm. How did that work in the sports world?
You know what? COVID actually had worked out good for me. I was working at ESPN Radio at the time, and I was also subbing at KIPP, and I was still getting my master's at the time.
Damn.
So when COVID came,
Man,
I
you
said,
took full advantage of your time.
"Oh God, yes, I did. I was so happy." So
Jamaican, man. You had 9 jobs.
listen, hey, I was really when I say I grinded to get, I did.
Yeah.
I was also bartending at the time.
Wait. How many jobs? She's like an octopus.
So you can't really count the jobs you don't make money at, right? You can only count.
No, we count them all because we was doing this for free for a while.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
So
this is a job.
So you gotta give a little before you get some.
That is true. That is true.
What was the question? I forgot.
Yeah, we messed you. See, I told her we'll go on a tangent. We will mess you up. So, COVID during sports world.
That's when I wrote. So I was off and I didn't have to do anything. So I wrote sports. I invented Sports Bay at the time. That's when I started my brand, my business. I wrote a book.
Okay.
Kind of like Sports Bay. It's kind of like Sports for Dummies. I have a lot of friends who don't watch sports.
Yeah.
And I would always bring my friends with me, and they like, I don't know what's going on. They don't even know who on defense and offense. So I'm literally spending the game like explaining to them what's happening. And so one of my homegirls was like, "You should write a book. You should write a book about it." And I was just like, okay. So finally, in COVID, I had time to kind of explore that.
So what's your favorite to cover then? What league is your favorite? Basketball, NBA, or W?
Both. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. It's not too much of a. I mean, basketball, men's is obviously more fast paced, but no, I mean both.
Okay.
And then track.
Okay, so track. We're about to have the Olympics. All right. I was sad Sha'Carri didn't qualify for the 200. I thought she would.
Yeah, it's
But
okay. She's
the
still
100
going.
is her.
Yeah, she's
best.
still going.
She go-
I'm
she
like,
gonna
she's
do
still
it.
going.
Gabby Thomas or Douglas. What's her name?
I think it's
Not Gabby Douglas.
Gabby
She a
Thomas.
She flipped.
yeah, it's
Who's
Thomas.
the runner? 200. Gabby something.
I don't
Someone
know.
help me out. We ain't
I
got
forgot
stats
her
and
name.
information.
It is Gabby something.
Gabby
but,
something. She won the 200.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
I
She
don't
had,
like Noah Lyles at all. I'm still mad at him.
Is he
for
the
that.
one with the beads?
Yeah, in the
And the Yu-Gi-Oh card, yeah.
Yo, brother, stop that.
That's what he was.
He bringing out Pokemon.
Yeah, he brought out a Yu-Gi-Oh card out his
Bro,
bra.
stop.
He black?
Yeah, he the fastest person in the world right now.
Mark ass.
No. But the reason why I don't like him is because, and let me see if you agree, working in sports, he said that NBA, NFL, those aren't real world champions because they only play in an American league. He said that a world championship is really what they do in track and field.
I don't know how old he is. I just think he's like, he just trolling.
He was serious.
He's just one of those people I think who just talk a lot and he just, I don't know. I even felt like even before he was running, he had did a lot. He did. And I was just like, he better win. And he out there doing all that. Like, I ran track. You don't do all that in track. You just get in the blocks. Like,
Usain Bolt was the only person who could do all that.
I just feel like if you're going to do all that, you better win. That's all I got to say. You better win because you did a lot. Track ain't that type of, you just get in the blocks, dude. Like,
now, real talk. How come Usain Bolt was that fast, bro? That shit don't make no sense, bro.
It doesn't.
He was fast.
Ain't somebody beat his record yet?
No.
Okay.
That 958 is still 100, and 1922 I think is still.
Hey, bro, no human should be moving that fast.
I agree.
Bro.
He moving like 25 miles an hour.
So where is he now?
He
hopefully
just
laid
his
up on an
ACL or
island somewhere.
Yeah, he just towards something.
He's trying to run or what?
I don't know. But bro, he was fast, bro. Him and Michael Johnson, Olympic performances that I remember in track.
Yeah, I also think Sydney, I don't know how to say her last name. She has a chance. She has a chance to go down more medals than Allison Felix.
Yeah.
Michael Phelps don't have the most?
But I don't count swimming.
What?
Nah.
You can't.
Shit,
bro.
See, listen, okay.
I don't count swimming.
This is where
When was the last time y'all went swimming?
A couple.
You see? No,
a couple weeks ago.
And you were swimming for laps.
Yeah.
No, let's be real. You see what I'm saying? Let's be real.
Absolutely not.
Blacks, we swim for leisure.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not for workout, so I don't count that.
But
Get
if
us
you
in the
do
pool.
swim for work,
No, that's what I'm saying. Get us in the
but
pool
it
and then
is a
it's a
good
real
workout,
competition.
though. It is a great workout.
No, but what I'm saying is there's not enough competition for it to count. The brothers ain't doing it yet.
Man, that nigga did win everything.
When we get in it, we dominate.
Man, that nigga won.
Nah, I'm too dense. I don't even float. I sink as soon as I get in the water.
Man, Phelps won everything. He won 100, backstroke, breaststroke,
freestyle. They said he had webbed feet. Now, I don't know if that's true.
Wow.
They said bro was like Aquaman in real life. That's what they said. I don't know if that's true.
Oh, well, I have to. With somebody
and to me, that's like using PEDs. Yo, if your feet are webbed, that's PED.
I was gonna say, like, is that kind of like cheating?
Can someone look that up in Braxton Dorff? Can someone look that up? If someone has webbed feet, that's a PED.
You probably
JC take PEDs.
Yeah, but that's different. That's actual drugs. I'm talking about if your body had webbed feet. I think they should have made you cut them before the event.
No, yeah, because that's really not fair.
What you mean?
Otherwise, the other competitors need to put on some web flappers.
Yeah, I think if you got webbed feet, you should have to cut those before.
Bro, that's insane.
You don't think that's an unfair advantage?
Bro,
there was a runner. Her name was Castor Semenya. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Full woman.
Yeah.
But she just had high testosterone.
Right.
They didn't want her to run because she had that advantage.
Man, that hoe drink Valvoline.
Wait, what? Isn't that gas?
Hey, yo, gotta drink Valvoline.
Yo, she was fast, bro. Like, for real. They would not let her run.
And I take a lot of because when I first started in journalism, when the way I talk wasn't accepted, right?
Gotcha.
Over the years, because black people are a trend now they want me, they like the little swag or the black. They like the black girl shit, they love that the white people eat it up, man. And so that's what sometimes they kind of use us for that. So, and that's what I've kind of felt through this industry. I feel like they use me because black women are trendy right now.
Okay, let's get into that real quick. Yeah. That's a good pivot.
So I'm gonna say what I want to say,
which is fair. But to that, with you feeling like, do you feel like maybe you're consumed differently than your white counterparts?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Give us maybe an example of what that looks like. Let's say you're doing do you do sideline reporting and things like that also? Mm-hmm. Are you treated differently by coaches or players or other athletes?
Oh, yeah. Coaches, like, I remember one coach was like, it was a man, and I had to interview him, a white man. He said, his question was, I'm surprised you know what you're talking about. He was like, I'm surprised you know what you're talking about. And I was like, not the sports director for nothing. Yeah. So I kind of took that, like, we laughed it off or whatever, but that was still kind of like, and it kind of be harder to get respect sometimes. They'd be like, you nice to look at, or they'll just say some dumb shit like, in the newsroom? They'll say all type of, listen.
Man, I would have flipped everything over in that bitch, man.
It took a lot.
For what? What would you have done that for?
Bro, that's crazy.
They say all type of stuff, man. Yeah. The players, you got to deal with players doing cat calls and all. So, I learned to ignore it. But obviously, white girls got to deal with that too.
Yeah, men, just women.
The women, yeah. But men, they don't have to deal with, people hollering and screaming at them on the sideline.
You get cat call?
They might. I don't know. Maybe like when y'all was in like uniform, I'm pretty sure that's a little different.
I don't know if I've ever been catcalled. I don't know. I've definitely, and if it did happen, I probably didn't know it was happening because I'd be kind of aloof. Like I don't really.
Hold on, brother. I'm about to say the same thing. Erase that. Bring it back. What does aloof mean? Unaware. Okay.
Unaware.
Thank you, bro. I want to know what a nigga saying to me, man. I don't know what folks cursing me out. I gotta understand what folks saying to me.
No, we had beef. No, we ain't got no beef, bro.
Aloof. Hold on, bro. What you said?
Have you been catcalled? I've definitely been around you, and I've seen some women be like, "Hey, nigga, come here." Like I have seen that happen before.
Yeah, I have been catcalled.
I always make sure I just bro everybody. Like
And
if a dude
knock it
starts
down,
we in the trying to flirt with me and I'm at work, I'm gonna be like, all right, my nigga.
How do you reckon what my nigga? You that's you know how hurt you
No,
would be?
like I've told a player that before because they had tried. I was like, all right, little nigga.
No way.
Yeah,
Are you
because
serious?
because you tried to de-womanize, you tried to belittle me, like, oh, like she fine and doing all that. I'm like, come on, little nigga, come on.
Yo, that would hurt. You know how bad that would hurt.
You have to say it like that, like you have to, because it's like, stop playing with me, little young man.
Man, that hurt. That hurt right there.
I know bro who said he don't get no playing time. They'll be the bravest ones though, you know?
They do, no.
Ain't seen the field in 3 games. So his jersey clean to the bitch. He was like, this is my day. And then she called you, little nigga, bro. I would quit the team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because you know his partner saw it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like
you thought you was doing your big one in front of your partners, and I'm gonna make sure I do my biggest one in front of yours.
But that's really disrespectful. Why would you do that man that way?
No, that's something I
disrespectful
always
to
been
me.
scared of, man. Like rejection from a woman.
In front of everybody.
In front of everybody. Because I used to have like cousins that used to go like parking lot pimping, right? That was a thing back in the day, right?
We old, bro.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. Niggas
We used to use our gas.
Yeah, bro.
That meant gas was less than $4 a gallon.
It was. You let your car run, have your music playing.
Yeah, that is crazy. Getting carbon monoxide poisoning and shit. How are we alive? But back to it. Feel my bad.
But look, so them niggas was the bravest niggas ever to meet, to just see a woman and go attack her. I just be like, bro, and then they'll come back and be like, how many you got? How many you got? He'll be like, I got 3, I got 2. And I'm just like, bro, y'all done talked to 90 women.
a 6% success rate.
Niggas suck. God damn.
You know what used to be crazy too? Like when remember when guys used to go dance behind a woman, and if she turned around and looked at you, she might give you some motion, or she had turned around like, get your ass off.
Yeah.
So that's embarrassing too.
Yeah.
Kids don't experience that no more.
They don't.
Hell no.
So you doing that to whatever player you did it, he never was rejected that way in life.
Listen, you gotta stop playing with me. Like that's all, you gotta stop playing with me, because because I look younger than I am. I'm about to be 32, so a lot of people think I'm like 21, 22, like, so a lot of those even the college guys are, they thinking I'm not your age, I'm grown. Just please.
Man, that's crazy.
And even if they was my age, I do take work serious, so I don't mix. I don't shit where I eat. I don't. A lot of people always be like, "Oh, you go." Like a lot of girls be like, "You get one of the players." I'm like, "Girl, I ain't interested in them."
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them be dumb. But I go to work to do my job though. For real. Like I don't like I'm not at work to try to get me a baller. We in the same area. We in the same industry. Yeah. I'm right. We in the same room. So I don't need to try to. That ain't what I'm there for.
So you can't tell us what's going on, but what's next for you? Don't tell on camera, of course. But so what's next for you? What do you want to see your career next 5-10 years?
Just being my own boss more, just growing into my own boss. I'm focusing on Sports Bay a lot this year.
Okay.
Just mentoring. I just kicked off like my mentorship program. I just moved into my house, so I'll just unpack my office.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So I'm about to get some stuff sent out, but like I have like a mentorship program. One of my mentees, I'm taking her to a Wings game with me, and she'll basically get to be there with me the full day, watch how we go to shoot around, we prepare our notes, how you gonna put the story together, because a lot of people I didn't learn that. Nobody really taught me that. They just like, oh, you go and ask the players and stuff questions, but it's like, what do you do with this afterwards, right? So that's just me kind of teaching, giving back, and so that's kind of what I'm looking forward to, like the next couple of years, and then after that I think God gonna just do his thing like he always do.
Of course.
Put me where I'm supposed to be. So
Okay. So we want to make sure in that camera you tell exactly where people can find you, how you want them to interact with you, and then we gonna wrap it here in a second. We gonna get, now that we got Silk here, we gonna have Silk set up. We gonna actually go live for a little bit as well, set a little vibe in here. So please let the people know where they can find you.
You can follow me on Instagram at Sports Bay, Twitter Sports Bay. I'm gonna have a YouTube going. I do have a YouTube already, and it's up. So a lot of the stuff will be on there, content on there, but everything's pretty much on Instagram. Twitter.
Sports Bay.
Sports Bay. Sports BAE.
Okay.
Hey, before we get out of here though, June 27th, Houston holiday. We celebrate it all the time. Every year. Celebrate DJ Screw. LP decides to put out a freestyle.
Of course. Absolutely.
Yo, shit suck.
Man, you hate now. You hate. You see how I tried to hate you? So other than that, he messaged me talking about, oh, this nigga hard. Like now you hating on the show. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of just did that off the top. Didn't even want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
It was cool.
Me and Brittany, we went to Dallas.
Yeah, man.
We just came back from that. Had a good turnout.
Yeah.
There. But before that, we shot some promo. And I was like, we got a freestyle.
Yeah,
now,
Brittany did good.
I no coaching at all. She from Austin. She ain't from here. But it worked out. So grateful for all of y'all who supported the event that we had in Dallas. The next event y'all need to support we've got to do a live show.
Yeah, no doubt.
Ooh, and I got an idea for Sierra too.
I'll come. I'll pull up.
I got an idea. I got an idea.
I'll be in the audience.
I know what song I want to come out to.
We need her on stage. I got an idea.
You know how when we introduce ourselves, we're gonna come out to a song.
What's your song?
Mystical, the man.
This guy can't be serious. Like
absolutely not. Why would you do that?
Well, y'all thought I was gonna play Jay-Z.
Of course you're gonna play Jay-Z.
I'm gonna play Mystical.
You're gonna play Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City, or I'm telling you do deep cuts. You don't do you ain't gonna do the songs that most people
know. What song
know.
would you come out to?
If I came out to a song,
DMX.
close. Because I'm wild. I'm wild in real life. I need to like calm myself down. I'll probably come out to something from the DeBarge.
Okay.
Because I gotta be cool.
Smooth,
something smooth. Because otherwise I'm aggressive.
I wonder what KC would come out to.
Okay, what you coming out to on our live show? What's your song?
I don't know. I was over here trying to think like, what would I come out to? I don't know. Like probably Glow.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can support that.
Some Glorilla.
What about KC, man? What is that man gonna come?
Anything loving a black woman. So whatever songs love black women, he's coming out to that. So Floetry, Sade, whatever that.
What JC coming out to? Rocky. Bum. Strong ass nigga, man.
Look, Sierra, thank you so much.
Thank you. No, thanks for having me.
Giving us some time. We gonna do the live stream here in a second. We got some drinks.
Oh yeah,
we gonna make sure we get that set up. So that's episode 3
you
of 4.
Got drinks, Nancy?
Nancy back there. Yeah, Nancy brought something.
Nancy with that bullshit.
Why?
Nancy be putting that Mexican
I see Nancy got some shit over there. I like Nancy.
That's episode 304. We out.